Hello, everyone, and welcome to the weekly meetup of the Phrancko Sweater Knitters. I am Ron Warren, hosting on behalf of Frank Jernigan, who's actually here for the moment. Frank is the designer and keeper of Phrancko.com, where you can make custom fit sweaters to your specifications with the yarn of your
I haven't
choosing,
done
according
any
to your
since
measurements, and get a perfect fit
non-engagement.
every time if you follow the
Are you
instructions
blessed?
properly.
Yes.
Um, Frank is joining us from the TKGA retreat. Is that right, Frank? He might not have heard. Hi.
Look who's here with me.
Good.
Ah,
Yarn in front of my face.
Here, how fun.
We are at the Royal Bee Yarn Shop in Pacifica. And all of these people you see here are in the retreat. Wow. For the most part. And we came here by bus. And I'd like to introduce you to the owner of the shop. This is Jamie.
Hi, everyone.
Hey.
Hi.
We
Thanks for
hope you
having
all
us.
can join us in our store or visit us online at our website, royalbeeyarn.com. So it's great to meet you all.
RoyalBeeYarn.com.
Yeah, thanks for including us in your talk and your
Pacifica,
Zoom.
California, right?
It's been a great retreat, everybody.
You having
Learned
lots
a
of
lot,
fun?
having a good time, good food.
And we've met a lot of people who want to join the meeting and knit Phrancko sweaters.
That's fantastic.
Good.
It's been great. So it's a little noisy here, so we will say goodbye and let you all continue the meeting.
See you next
All right.
week.
You two have so much fun.
Bye. Bye.
A full report. Yeah, so this week was, I think it's the 4th annual TKGA retreat. But that's a hazy guess on my part, but I don't think they started all that long ago. And it looks like they're having a lot of fun, so I'm sure we'll hear all about that next week. But now let's get through and greet everyone, shall we? Hello, Debbie.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Sung.
Hi, everyone.
And hello to Jenny.
Hello, everyone.
And Wally, of course. Hi, Wally.
Hello, everyone.
And Maggie. Hello.
Hi.
Sumner, staying
Hi.
over there. And Cindy, who has taken up her secretarial duties again and
Yes.
posted a lovely link to the Royal Bee Yarn Company from up in Pacifica, California. And honestly, wherever you are, take a chance to support a local yarn store. I say this as a local yarn store owner, encouraging you to shop at any local yarn store. As an industry, a rising tide lifts all ships. So supporting local yarn stores is what keeps yarn companies producing great new yarns. Every time you make a purchase from a small yarn shop, you're helping support the industry we all love. So give the Royal Bee a look. If you want to look at me too, I will not stop you. Of course. Or if you just want to pay a special visit on my behalf to your local yarn store, I would love you to do that too. So we had some yarn talk going on, naughty, before the recording began. So Sung, you have been approaching double knitting with some tips you got from Jenny last time, right?
Oh, yes.
How's it
And
going?
yeah, it's really going well. Signed up to year subscription of Stitch Fiddle,
Oh,
and I find that to be so helpful.
Yeah.
Easy to learn. So I'm on my way. Thank you.
good. And remind us of what project you've got coming up that you're into the double knitting right now.
I am knitting for my grandson a carriage stroller blanket,
Hmm.
and I got a bear motif. So I'm gonna put a bear motif with his initials. So that's what I'm doing. Yeah, and then I'm knitting him a sweater. Oh shoot, I don't know if you can
A
see.
little closer to your body, maybe.
Yeah,
And let me
that light
spotlight
is.
you.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
There you go.
There we go. Now we
Okay.
can see it. Yeah,
There
oh,
it
that's
goes.
pretty.
yeah.
Oh,
Very nice.
That was
Very
beautiful.
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is the front and this is the back. And
okay.
Oh,
And
wow.
is that
wow.
a double seat, a moss stitch, or?
and I am using this sweater in the same weight as the sweater I hope to do the Vincent Van Gogh sweater in.
Hmm.
So I'm trying out this pattern to see if it works. So it's piece, which would be easier for me to make. So I have a motive for doing this. So it will see.
We weren't
So
going
that's
to
where I am.
interrogate you. We assume there must be a reason you're doing what you're doing. Also,
That's right.
what a fun lamp.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
No, there's a story behind it, but we don't have to go into it.
We can save it for a really dull week when we
No.
all need to talk about our lighting fixtures.
No.
Just whenever you get an idea, it's very oddly shaped.
Well, what? Here.
Oh,
Wow.
Oh, that's
Wow.
different.
yeah.
And it's a coil that they sewed and shaped.
Oh, it's a textile?
Yes.
That's really
yes,
cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for sharing your lamp. Okay. And we started show and tell early, but we had to make sure we had on the record experimentation with let's see. Oh, Cindy, we mentioned Stitch Fiddle, but you've yet to put a link to Stitch Fiddle in the chat.
Oh my gosh, sorry. No. Oh, sorry. I can't believe I did that.
I'm teasing, of course. But if you like making your own personal designs and you're not familiar with Stitch Fiddle, it is a lovely, commonly used charting application, a web-based application. You use it in your web browser. That's basically like having interactive knitter's graph paper, although it also works making charts for cross stitch, crochet, mosaic crochet, things like that. And it's a great way to chart out your patterns. I use it all the time. I'm sure many of you here get use out of that as well. So Stitch Fiddle is a
Frank
wonderful
uses it and stuff too, he says.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And you can do it for color work, for lace, for cables, all
Mhm.
sorts of stuff.
Yeah, it's got a huge bank of just
It
different
does.
symbols, so you can use classic symbols that are associated with this stitch or that, as well as like if you've got something odd going on, you can find an ad hoc symbol and give it a definition in your legend. It checks your stitch count. It really a robust, useful application. Whether you're a designer or you just need to make written instructions visual.
Yep.
It really is a great resource.
Ron, there's a Knit Companion. Well, do you know the difference between those two softwares or app?
So the Stitch Fiddle is useful for charting explicitly, and Knit Companion has a lot more functionality than just going. It's not really for designing charts. It does help you follow them, but I'm going to turn that part of the question over to Sumner, who I believe is a big advocate for Knit Companion. What can you tell us about Knit Companion, Sumner?
Huge fan of Knit Companion. Huge. Knit Companion allows you to, like, say, take a pattern you purchased on Ravelry, where you might want to print it in a PDF on a piece of paper. Knit Companion allows you to take that pattern and do quite a few things. It allows you to follow along vertically with a highlighter, horizontally with a stitch marker. It has 6 already built-in stitch counters. You can add more. You can edit more.
What are you knitting at that point?
You also, right. You also, like if a pattern, like a lot of new patterns now, especially like Les Garçons in Quebec, they embed links so you can watch YouTube video tutorials within the pattern. Stitch Companion allows you to, within Stitch Companion, click the live link and see a tutorial while keeping a track of what part or page of the pattern you're on.
Right. So those links that are embedded into your Phrancko patterns, for example.
Yeah, you just get to
link
click
to
them and
Frank's work. You
it
can
show me a video. So it also stores them, and you can use Dropbox to drop into Knit Companion. So now I haven't found an upward space issue with Knit Companion. I'm sure I could possibly reach it, but it'll probably take me another 5 or 6 years. And I have a lot of patterns. So it's a great knitting library that's digital, where I don't have to shuffle through books. But it also allows you to chart some of your own knitting, like you can put charts into your pattern.
Yeah.
So I am a huge fan. Now, Carrie from VeryPink Knits does a huge
Thanks, Cindy.
video tutorial on how to use Knit Companion. I started it like 3 years ago, and I will never go back to a written pattern.
And you got that tutorial from VeryPink Knits?
I got the tutorial from VeryPink Knits, because you also, I'll frequently have, like most knitters, like 3 patterns going at the same time. I can go in and out of each pattern, and it's going to remind me of where I had left off. So I'm never going to be picking up a pattern and wondering, where did I leave off?
So, Sue, you were asking me about my Aran sweater that I'm working on. And I had asked a few weeks back about Knit Companion. And the front of the sweater has 6 different sections with patterns. So I was able to clip the instructions for those different patterns and put them on a page within Knit Companion. So I had them in the order that I had to follow the patterns, and I can use those 6 different stitch counters. So I'm counting the rows for each one of those patterns that I'm following.
So
It's amazing.
yeah, Knit Companion. The upshot is it's a very I'm getting an echo. Goodbye, Tim.
Yeah, a little feedback. Yeah.
Yes, Tim is in the room, and I was.
Did you mute me?
I've got a booming voice. You stay where you are, Tim.
Okay, I'm muted.
Knit Companion is a very acrobatic way to customize. It's a customizable way for you to deal with your existing patterns, whether there's charts you've created, PDFs you've created that you've imported, or existing patterns you've gotten from Ravelry or other sources. You import them in there. Whereas Stitch Fiddle is more a tool for design, or potentially charting out something that is written in a visual way for yourself. But it really doesn't have functionality for existing patterns, text-based patterns. You could remake a chart and follow along with it in Stitch Fiddle. You can also use Stitch Fiddle's charting to import a chart that's just charted, copy the chart over, and it can turn that into written directions for you. If you've defined each stitch. But that's the upshot. There are two, there's some overlap, so quite different tools for quite different purposes. But they're both very, very useful for knitters, depending on what you're up to at the time.
So
So
the multiple row counters are really good when you're doing a Phrancko and you're doing increases on both the sleeves
Yeah.
and
yeah,
the body, but at different rates. So I use one counter for the sleeve increases and one counter for the body increases, and then on another counter I just set the number of rows. So I set a 6 on one and an 8 on the other to remind me, and whenever the top one gets to 6, I know I need to do an increase and change it. So it's really good. I
right.
quite
Got
often
it
get up
at
to
the same
4 or
time
5 of the
Yeah,
instructions.
counters.
at the same time.
Yes,
So
Right.
yeah.
would somebody have both
Yeah.
or just
Yes,
Knit Companion?
you would have
Both.
both.
If you are
Okay.
fussing with making charts of your own, Stitch Fiddle is indispensable. And once you've got that chart, you can export it as a PDF and stick it right into Knit Companion to help guide you along.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, so you can use it.
Mhm.
Oh,
And
wow.
one thing, so like my iPad, I literally bought my iPad because I got Stitch Companion.
Oh,
Knitting
wow.
accessory.
Stitch
So
Companion
I
or
have my iPencil.
Mhm.
I was always one to write on a pattern. I write right on the pattern. I pick the color ink and what I want to do, and then there's a big note section. You can put headers and footers. You could treat it like a Microsoft document. Yeah,
You can highlight your count if you're going through the pattern and the
yeah,
size.
yeah.
Yeah.
What am I doing? You can go through the whole thing and highlight it through.
Thanks.
I am a
So who
huge fan.
has Knit Companion then? Who has it? Debbie, you have it. Oh, oh.
I have it.
Oh,
Admittedly, I do
wow.
not use it often, but when I do
Yeah,
use it, I get a lot of use out
I
of it.
don't use it that often.
all the time.
Oh,
All the
wow.
time. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
And
no, I have
actually,
Stitch
I
Fiddle
bought it
too.
and then just spent probably 2 days reviewing the tutorials and then just started using it.
yeah.
And was able
Yeah.
to create that
Okay.
one page. And
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I bought it
Oh.
for my iPhone, and then I went out and I bought an iPad.
Mhm.
I got the iPad too because I wanted to be able to write on
Yeah,
the different
That's an
patterns.
expensive version of Knit Companion, that is.
yeah, yeah. No kidding, right?
Thank you. That's a lot of information.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's good, but VeryPink Knits. Just
Okay.
search Knit Companion. She actually gives a really it's a series of YouTube instructional videos on what it is, how to use it. Even though it's probably a couple years old now,
Thank you, Cindy.
it's just huge
Okay.
help.
Thank you.
Is there still a difference in the Android version versus the iPhone version?
I'm not sure. I only have the iPhone version.
Oh, right, okay. I have the Android version, and I don't know whether it's caught up, but for a long while the iPad version was a lot better than the Android. The Android is much better now, but I don't know whether there are still differences between the two, so that might be worth researching. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. Sounds like you can do everything I can do. And we use it the same way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes, there was a song about that.
Yes.
Don't I know it?
Can I ask a like a knitting question?
Yes, you've had a
Maybe?
quarter on the machine for quite a while. It's
So the sweater that I started last week, I had frogged the whole thing out today.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
Okay.
And I was down to the underarms.
Oh, wow.
2 pieces. One, it calls for the Norwegian stretchy bind on, like cast on, which that's pretty easy to do. So I've been swatching doing the Norwegian stretchy cast on in pattern. It becomes really bulky. So if someone's doing the Norwegian like bind on, like cast on, do you cast on in pattern or do you just use the one cast on? Because I think I'm leaning towards just doing the
So-
cast on and not doing it in pattern.
Are you using the cast on something that's called the Old Norwegian that has like an extra twist in it that
Yep.
pulls extra yarn into the?
Yeah. It seems like when you're doing the purl one, at first, like if you're doing a knit purl edge,
Yeah.
if you cast on in pattern, like you can easily with the long tail cast on, that always looks good. But it seems like it becomes a little bulky.
Yeah, I don't
Have you
know.
tried Suzanne's twisted long tail cast on in pattern? It's got a twist in between each side. I've used it, or each one, knit and purl. I've used it several times. It does have a little more stretch, and it is in pattern. It's not bulky.
Okay, I'll look at
Know what
that.
the difference between it and a traditional or Old Norwegian is?
And I don't know. I'd have to look
Because
at
the
that.
Old Norwegian, I like it and I use it for a lot because I make a lot of socks, cuffed down. And because it's cuffed down, I need a stretchy bind on or cast on.
Cast on here.
So I always use the Old Norwegian cast on because it gives you extra stretch. But it just seemed like it was bulky. And they're starting from the neck.
You don't
Now,
want
they
that
don't
to
say to
be-
cast on in pattern. They just say use the Old Norwegian cast on. So I
Are
think
you
maybe
going
that's
to-
the reason.
Are you going to pick up and knit like a neckband or something afterwards?
No, you start with the neckband.
Okay, all right. So that
And
is
then you do
actually your edge.
Right. And then you
not
do
something-
short
okay.
rows. And my German short rows are atrocious. they're very they were very visible. And I finally said, you know what? I'm not gonna like that. I'm not gonna live with that. I'm taking that out because this yarn, although I got it at a good price, it's expensive. You know?
What weight yarn is it?
It's a DK, so between a sport and a DK. It's to be knit on 5s or 6s. But when I'm making my double stitch and I'm coming back, you can see the double stitch. Where I think, honestly, if I do just a classic wrap and turn, I'm not going to see it. So I'm going to do it over with classic wrap and turns.
Well, it seems like when I've done different short rows that different ones are different, of course, with different stitches, whether you're doing like some sort of seed stitch or a regular stockinette or something, stuff will look a little different. But it can also be different based on the yarn and just kind of the twist of the yarn. Sometimes some of the yarns, the way it is plied, it's going to give you more of a fizz thing rather than a regular V.
Yeah.
And so things will look different. So
yeah, it's a silk alpaca mohair.
Swatch and try before you do the whole sweater for a swatch.
Yeah, next
somewhere.
time, right? Well, with the German short row, yes. So it's a very fine yarn. It makes a beautiful drape. But so like the yarn you used for the cable sweater, where you said you could see everything in that yarn, it's very
Yes,
much
good and
like
bad.
that. It's very much like that. You can see everything going on. So if you're twisting a stitch by accident, it's going to stick out. So I'm just going to do it with a straight on wrap and turn. And I think I'll be happier with it.
You're in a position to do my actual favorite part of knitting, which is ignore the instructions.
Yep. Exactly.
So you say it goes straight into the neckband, and what is the neckband? Is it one by one ribbing or
One by
something
one.
else?
One by one ribbing. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay.
And then when you're done the neckband, you go right into German short rows.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Okay. And to make the back taller than the front.
Yeah.
And I just think that this particular yarn, because I'm not using the yarn that they call for in the pattern, I was using a yarn that I could get the gauge of the pattern.
Yeah.
So I've got the gauge of the pattern, but I think my yarn is too fine. Where if it was
Right.
like a tweed like they have, you wouldn't even notice.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So could you do perhaps a different neckband? Could you do just like a double knit neckband? Then you could use something like Judy's Magic Cast On. And
you could. I think you could
yeah.
do anything with the neckband because you're not doing the short rows until after you've done the neckband.
Start with
Yeah.
a tubular cast on and get a nice.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. Yes, do a nice, that get a nice finish on the edge, the tubular cast on.
Yeah.
And if you're a charitable sort, put your notes in Ravelry for the next person.
Right. Well, my very large head needs a very stretchy bind off. I bet a cast on because it's like I do have to get it over my head, or I'll be wearing like a little toddler sweater with buttons on the shoulder.
You could start a new fashion trend.
Yeah, it's like, what's that old man got buttons on his shoulder? I bet he got buttons on his mittens.
Well, for when I knit little kid sweaters, and even when I made little kid garments, because children's heads are so big compared to their body, little kids can't even get their hands up more about this far. No, I'm not implying that you have a big head, Sumner. You are very smart, but I'm not implying.
It is a bowling ball. Yeah.
But they sometimes do have the little opening here at the neck.
Yeah.
And so that you can make the neck a regular size because the baby's head is really big. And then you have a little button there. I looked up the old Norwegian, and it does have a lot more twisting around than Suzanne's twisted long tail cast on in pattern.
Okay, well, look at it.
So it is going to have more kind of, almost sometimes it kind of flares out. It has a little too much, but
it's fun to do.
You want it, yes, and you want the flexibility, but you don't want it to kind of explode out right here against your neck.
Right.
It's different at the top of the sock.
Well, and
There's
weirdly
also
in my
the
swatches,
twisted German
casting on in pattern was not as flexible if I just cast on one way. It seemed it had more stretch if I didn't cast on purl and knit, purl and knit, purl and knit.
Well, you know why that is for stitch anatomy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I'm just going to go with the straight Norwegian cast because they'll have more stretch. For mon tête.
What am I doing here? Okay.
How's it going? How many inches have you gotten done, Ron?
Not many.
Of the intarsia.
I've just went around picked up the shoulders. It was my first week of Christmas Carol rehearsals, and my mother had cataract surgery and a lens replacement.
Oh wow.
A lens replacement. God love her.
He thinks she's okay. But we were so there was a lot going on this week, but all of the current strands are in until I do some more. It looks
wow. But you've gotten some actually knitted that we can see. Before it did just look like the little spider web at the top, really.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
You actually have some little squares showing
up.
Okay.
I'm doing the second.
Can you spotlight it?
Oh, I can do that, I suppose.
I suppose.
Beep, 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 beep. Spotlight.
I mean, I don't want to twist your arm, but
my arm. Please don't. I'm still trying to get this frozen shoulder sorted out. Yeah, so that's the pattern.
Nice.
Wow.
It is great.
Yes.
Hearing.
It makes me want to try to knit plaid.
It's fun. And being able to just do it without having to worry about going in later and crocheting up these lines. I think I made the right choice for myself. Again, this is the swatch that I wound up with.
Oh, nice.
But I'm going
nice.
for
Yeah.
Oh man.
fabric.
Wow.
after this was the fourth swatch
Mhm.
of trying it out and seeing what I liked and what I didn't like, and come on, sound like a coaster. Um, but had to get the gauge just right, so the squares were squares,
Where?
not
Mhm.
little knitting shaped things. But it's happening. I was watching one of my dramas and picking up the shoulders last night as my poor cat got interested in what I was doing. But yeah, there's a lot going
Yeah.
on here. It's art. Yeah. So that's what's going on with me here. But the fussiest bits and figuring out the stitch pattern into the shoulder pickup and getting everything measured, and it's in progress. Here we go. Oh, okay. All right. Well, since we're sharing, Sung and I have shown. Who else has something good to share?
I want to real fast. Last week I was asking of how big of a stitch can you do and still have the Phrancko make a pattern. And so here's 17 needles. It's like, look at this needle compared to
Oh my gosh.
it's huge. But this is my swatch, and I do want to plug, and it's very soft, it's lovely, so that's
Like
gonna
a
be my
fence
best.
post.
It is, it truly is, it's really crazy. But I did plug it into Frank, and you can plug in stuff, and then before you buy it, you get to see what the schematic is and kind of all that sort of stuff. So I don't have the final gauge yet. I have to block this, but I did plug in to see if it would work, and it does. And I want to give a plug to the Phrancko. Remember that you don't have to have your gauge figured out. You don't have to have just 4 inches. You just measure how many, the distance it is. It can be an 1/8 of an inch. Measure, count the number of stitches, count the number of rows, put in your measurements, and Frank figures it out for you. So it was really good. But it comes out as just a little over 8 stitches for 4 inches and 9.6 rows. But it works. And so
size 15s or
yeah, what
they're
size are you?
17s. I tried 13. 13, I could have made a trivet that would have been just total, nothing would get through. And it was like stiff as the board. And then I'm like, 15. Okay, 15, I can do it 15. No, it was too much. But this one actually has a nice, it's going to be fitted, but it's nice on the 17. So that's what I'm doing. So that was
What's the bulky yarn?
This is the Rowan big wool.
Oh wow!
Oh, isn't that fun?
Yeah. It's big. This is
Oh yeah.
this is how big it is.
That'd make a
But,
phenomenal
it's very soft,
Afghan.
and I think it would. And I will say that for this, it did I've ripped it out multiple times because of trying the different sizes of needles, and it hasn't pilled. It's actually done really well, so I'm surprised. But it's done really, really good. Yeah.
So for that gauge, Cindy, it's critical when you follow your Phrancko that you have the right number of stitches, isn't it? If you're doing like a fingering weight one, and if you've got like too many stitches at the end of the row, it's like,
doesn't
we'll
matter.
just carry on. It doesn't matter.
This
But
one,
like,
2 stitches is practically an inch. You have to be really careful.
Yeah.
But
Absolutely
I measured
critical.
a sweater that I had that I really liked the width of the fit, so that it accounts for mine is not a little Debbie stomach. Mine is a Reese's peanut butter cups, but so that it would fit that right. And then you can see on the schematic before you ever buy the pattern what it's going to be, and that it's going to work. So that was mine. I was very happy. And then I even have one other thing of last week, people had asked about the level 3 and how I was progressing on that. I have to design an Aran hat. And so I did this is one of the mushroom caps that I'm knitting for the grandkids. But I used this is the twisted stitches, and then this is a twisted or a traveling stitch, so that you're always knitting the knit stitches through the back, and it makes them, you can see it really makes them stick out. And this was a bit of a riff on the pattern from the 1946 Aran sweater that was published in Mary Thomas's book of patterns. So I changed it a little bit, but I like it, and it does have good stretch that I think
and
it'll be
that
good.
fun.
I want to use it
Nice.
for the brim. So, but I think that'll be good. I'm excited that I made some progress. And I finished the scarf that I was doing. So this
Oh, how
is the
nice.
Sophie
Yeah,
scarf.
very good.
And,
Oh,
Yeah.
lovely.
So that
Yeah.
one turned out nice. And so it's been a very effective knitting week this week. That's all.
That's all
Very
you hear.
nice.
How'd you report? Are you sure?
Well,
No
the
extra
thing, I
hidden
really
knitting.
wanted to have the swatch thing here and plug those numbers in so that we could see, because Frank said, well, I think it'll work. And then Ron said, well, in case you don't get negative whatever numbers, but it didn't. It did good. So I'm happy.
The negative numbers I got when making a super bulky sweater were in 2020. Those bugs have long since.
They've long been fixed. So anyway, but we'll see.
I've
Maybe next week I'll have the vest to show.
Yes, I've made some Phrancos with preposterous gauge combinations in my time, and very seldom does it just say, no, no, thank you, sir, no. Get that out of here. Okay. That was heavy. Okay. Anyone else got something good? Or something bad?
All right. I'm cautiously knitting the sweater.
Well, we are cautiously here to support you. Let's see
Yes,
it.
I know. I'm up to this. Where are we? Okay. The shoulders fit perfectly.
Yay.
Then I knit it down and I put it back on with that barber cord, and it was a little wide. So I did a few short rows, and I did a few decreases under the underarms. And then what I did is I did a few short rows to lengthen the back. So it looked like it kept riding up. But right now it's not too bad. And I mean, this week was X-ray week, so, and I have collapsed lungs, if anybody wants to know. So I'm home resting.
Yeah. Get well soon. Yeah.
Well, I'm doing okay, right? So, but other than that, everything's working out well. I just slowly do the sweater, and every 3 or 4 inches, I take it off the needles to look.
A watched sweater never binds off.
That's true.
So, and Wally, as
Yes.
long as by the time you get to put your ribbing on,
Yeah.
you could honestly put all of your decreases there, and your Phrancko will just fit like a traditional store-bought sweater.
Oh, all right.
You don't have to go down as you go.
Right.
The fit, you'll find, as long as you're doing it within the last 4 inches before you're binding off, it'll fit great.
Oh, all right.
I've made enough of them.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's what
You have.
That's what I've done.
You should show us your closet.
You know, another one walked out the door.
Yeah. Oh God, no.
You lose more sweaters that way.
I'll be trying to get that back on Thanksgiving, or there'll be words.
No,
Uh-oh.
What happened, Ron?
I've been knitting with one of my intarsia strands and not my main yarn.
Oh dear.
no.
Okay, I'm gonna undo Wally. There you go.
Ah,
All
there
right,
we go.
don't mind me. I'm gonna tink. Do, 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 do.
Debbie, do you want to show what you're working on?
Oh, I'm just working on some socks at the moment.
Just
Tyler's decided that
Oh, those are cute.
he needs
no.
more socks.
here comes the spotlight.
Oh, I love it.
Oh, that's yeah,
So-
nice.
Yeah,
Yeah. What yarn is
I
that?
made the mistake of making him some socks years ago, and now he won't use store-bought.
Well, that's the unfortunate thing about that.
I know.
Are you changing the colors or does the yarn do that?
Nope, the yarn does that.
Oh, that's cool. I
Yeah.
love it when the yarn does it.
I've never done an afterthought heel before, so I'm trying that on this because I thought that would be nice to keep the stripes.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
Patterns.
Yeah. And what
Very
yarn is
cool.
that?
I don't remember.
Mhm.
I can go get the label.
Is it something like a Regia or something like that?
It was a sock yarn from Hobby. The Saturn, they had a sale Saturn and Venus and
Oh,
different colorways. So it was one
Yeah.
of those.
one of those.
Oh, Debbie, I found Baxter Yarns. Have you ever
Where's
heard of
that?
them?
No.
They're a local Maine, because I live right on the border of Maine.
Yeah.
Like Maine is right next door. I could walk to Maine. It's a local farm spun yarn, Baxter Yarn. And I was making some mud socks
Ooh.
with that hunter orange.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. So there's one very specific type of loom that they use to make their yarns, and it's the only one left in the United States.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
And when you buy the yarn, it doesn't even have a yarn band on it. Because they make the yarn in their local sheep. And I'm sorry, it's Bartlett
Bartlett. Okay.
fiber. Yeah.
And what town in Maine are they in?
Well, I don't know, but they have a store in Rochester, New Hampshire.
Oh, okay.
I think it's Harmony, Maine, but it's all local sheep and just farm to table. There it is. Cindy got it, our secretary.
She's got nimble fingers, I'll tell you. No wonder she got so much knitting done.
I tell you, it's very scratchy, like an uncombed Shetland.
Yeah.
And I love Shetland wool, but I like combed Shetland wool. Like, I don't know. I like a more, and I don't mind scratchy yarn. I kind of love scratchy yarn, but this is a little, it's very scratchy.
Yeah.
Like
and
sand.
what's a mud sock?
Well, we have mud season here.
Oh,
So and the nice thing about wool socks is they can get soaking wet and they're going to dry pretty quick. So when I swatched and blocked this yarn, it was literally dry in 6 hours.
Oh, wow.
It dried so quickly and water just kind of runs off it. You got to really squeeze the air out of it. And they're just thick for rubber boots, right? Because it's also cold and muddy.
Yeah.
So you need the warmth and the waterproofness of a wool sock that you just don't get unless you have wool socks.
Plus it cushions up where, the boot rubs around.
Yeah. So the socks are thicker
mhm.
because it's essentially the boot lining.
So do you
Is
use
your
a
sock.
different sock pattern?
Yeah.
No, I just think honestly any sock pattern. I just think the yarn itself
is thicker.
is thicker, and you just need a thick. So they knit mud socks on like 7s, like DK weight.
Oh, not
Wow.
It's not.
zeros. Okay,
It's a really
good.
thick, tight knit
Wow.
sock.
Have you tried going down to a 6?
They stand up on their own.
Jenny said no more than 3.75 millimeters.
Yeah, I think honestly, it would stand up on its own if you knit it on small needles.
Does
But,
the yarn
yeah.
still have lanolin in it for the water, or is it scoured completely?
From the smell of it, yes. It's not well scoured,
Yeah.
and there's plenty of organic matter in there.
But that adds to the waterproofing quality. That's
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking of soaking it in some Downy fabric softener before
you could boil your sock. And then if you find it needs to be greasy again, just soak it in some conditioner.
Yeah. It felts amazing. There's a lot of felt artists that use this yarn to felt it. Rather than knit with it, they felt paintings with it, like wool paintings. It's kind of neat.
Wow.
Yeah. But anyway, it was kind of neat to find the local yarn store, and I wanted to support her, even though she's not on Ravelry. And she got a real scrunchy face when I asked her if she was.
Oh,
Wow.
Sorry, I didn't mean I pressed any buttons. You know, but it was the actual owner of the yarn, like the whole company, which is the mill and the couple of stores. But it's a pretty interesting story. And like, I don't care which politics are, as long as you're, you know, supporting the local crafts, go for it. I'll support you. I don't care who you vote for. But she knew Sestari down in Virginia.
Oh.
And she didn't seem to like that I knew who Sestari was. So Mrs. Sestari has a mohair kind of farm to table yarn, like US based, and he does a great yarn. I love his yarn. I don't know anything about his politics either, but I'll buy his yarn.
They're not friendly.
Oh, they're not?
No.
Yeah.
But you know, you can make your choices. We've got a big bunch of yarn by Chestari here that wasn't color fast. Immediately,
No, it bleeds.
Immediately, it wasn't light fast. Faded in the time it was blocking. Lost about half its color in the
Oh,
sun.
wow.
oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, I would think it'd be better than that.
And there was a lot of lanolin left in.
Yeah, it was difficult, but it's sitting here right next to me. But yeah, we all have different thresholds for
Yeah.
who we work with, who we don't. I'm sure they do about the same thing, I suppose, those mills with like the local, here's some sheep, here's some wool. So
Let's make some yarn.
yeah. Virginia versus Maine. Is there some kind of Virginia-Maine rivalry I don't know about?
I don't know either. But I know they're probably both Republican from my sense of the face that they made.
Yeah. Is poor Frank going to have to edit all this out?
Yeah.
Maggie, what are you working on?
Yeah, I know, right? Sorry. Like, I'll still buy your yarn. I don't mind, you know. Whatever.
I'm making another dishcloth.
Ah,
I mailed off my 10, but now the spinning man's birthday is coming up, so I have to make him a birthday washcloth. But here I did Ron's lovely swatching advice. I don't know where it is, but I mean I started with this Noro. It's a raglan button up, top down, short sleeve sweater. but I wanted to do a different button band than the one she has because it's vertical and she does it in the same time. So this lady has a bunch of different buttonhole methods. So I got one of her methods and doing that. But I can't work on this at the same time, so that's that. Oh, and this is going well. Getting there.
Yeah.
No
Oh, that's
hurry.
wonderful.
Yes.
That's nice.
No
Love it.
hurry, but I'm just getting there.
That's why we have a pile of yarn around our chairs.
Right.
I get bored with this, I throw it down, and I get something else.
Yeah.
Right.
Taking a look around to me is kind of
Yeah.
What are you doing, Tim?
Yeah, Tim, what are you doing? I'm going to mute myself and you can unmute.
Okay. Unmute. Okay. I'm currently working on a little puffer fish.
Oh.
Just finished this dang popcorn stitch.
Oh.
There we go.
Crochet or knit?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Oh,
How cute. Yes.
He's got little bobbles where he's extra bumpy.
Ah.
He's super tiny.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and the
Oh,
smoochy
he's tiny.
lips. I love the smoochy lips because he's got a little popcorn stitch where his lips are.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's cute.
And then this week, instead of working on my sweater, I found this cute Pokemon
Oh, nice.
granny square pattern. So I worked this up.
Oh, that's
I have some
nice.
frustrations. I'm probably going to try and redo it on a different hook size. We'll see.
Uh-huh.
But that's what I'm working on. That's what I've been doing.
All right.
Very good.
Oh, sure.
I guess I'll do something. There we go. He's the little mini crochet. He's also got a starfish that he made. They're from a deck of miniature crochet animals. Very cute stuff. Which Tim is getting now. Here he comes.
Here I come. Okay. So here's the box.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, wow.
How
These are
cute.
cute.
Oh, I'm not spotlighted. So
Oh,
it's
all
really
right.
cute.
I like the
And it
octopus.
comes with
Yeah.
a little instruction booklet for all the stitches. And then it comes with like 50 different cards for like 50 different.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
I think I'm gonna do another starfish, which I just did.
Oh,
That's
cute.
cute.
That's cute.
Two colors.
I'm gonna do another starfish on a smaller needle because I used a bigger needle than I should have. And then I think I'm gonna make this pig.
Oh,
But there's a lot of cute stuff in here. So I've been enjoying that. And then the book that I have, the pattern for the Pokemon thing, let's see, is this book.
Oh.
oh my
Look
God.
at that.
So it's got a lot of cute
Oh,
stuff
that's
in it.
neat.
It's really, really cute.
Yeah.
So that's what I've been up to.
You've
Very
been
good.
busy.
That's cute.
Thank you.
Very talented.
All right, I'm gonna remute myself.
Remute myself. Okay, we did it. All right, let's see. Is it Jenny?
Yeah, so hold on. I am on I have one more row to do on my Mobius
Look at that.
towel.
Wow.
Beautiful.
And then I need to swatch the bind off because I'm not sure how the bind off is going to work. So I wanted to do an invisible double knit bind off, but the only ones I've seen are when you have one color on one side and one on the other, not alternating squares of color. So I've got an idea of how you might do it. So I'm gonna just do a little swatch and swatch for the bind off to see how that works. But yeah, so one more row and then ready for the bind off. Yeah.
I love it.
Brilliant.
It's pop art.
That's really pretty. You have a popular anime. There's a character that wears a clothing in that color pattern.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's true. That t-shirt. We had a customer wearing that t-shirt the other
we
day.
had multiple customers. It's a very popular show.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
If you are one or more of those customers who came with that shirt, I now know there are more than one of you.
Yeah. Hunter, I think is the name of the anime. And they
Well,
fight scary demons.
All the Phrancko Demon Hunter fans will let us know in the comments.
All right.
Jenny, have you ever heard of Tess Campbell on YouTube? She only has like maybe half a dozen videos, and she did a bind off. I can't remember, but her YouTube is Tess Campbell, and it's only, like I said, I don't know if she's recording anymore, but
Tess, how do you spell the surname? C-A?
T as in Tom, E-S-S.
Yeah.
Tess Campbell, C-A-M-P-B-E-L-L. I think that's the YouTube.
Right. Okay,
channel.
yeah. Yeah, just having a look. Tess Campbell.
She only has. She talks about a bind off.
Right. So if it's the square side, I've just looked and she's got like 4 squares on there. But again, the squares at all the edge is one color on one side and one on the other.
Right.
Whereas mine is alternating, which is where I'm not quite sure how it's going to work. But I'll have a look. I'll look at her video just to see if she's got any ideas. Yeah.
All right.
So yeah, but thank you for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, clearly I cannot be trusted.
Oh Lord, what did you do?
Nice cloth to work on for these.
It's fine. It helps me practice my tension on my
Okay, all right.
larger pickups. Everything's normal here. Now, the issue
Well,
being
it actually is. If we all knitted perfectly, people would get discouraged and they would think that we're different.
That's why I never really apply myself.
Well, I apply myself and I still make errors. So I'll just own it.
Knitters have patience.
Right.
This tea is delicious.
Yeah, I just finished mine, so.
I feel much.
Now it's my turn.
Everybody have your tea.
Oh, here. Okay, I'll drink mine.
My honey is just
Wonderful.
got delivered, Cindy.
There's a little tea and herb shop in San Luis Obispo, California, called Secrets from the Garden. And we get a lot of stuff there. We always, whenever we're out, and we make it up to San Luis Obispo, which is like the next major big community college town north of where my parents are. We drop into Secrets from the Garden, which has so many delicious teas.
Isn't it The Secret Garden?
It was. I'm sure they got a cease and desist from the author of The Secret Garden.
Now I see.
Since their name is now Secrets of the Garden, or from the Garden. Secrets, preposition, the Garden.
Well, apparently we're very advanced tea consumers.
Yes. You might have just been saying that because the order came to a few $100s.
Whoa.
That's serious tea drinking. Yeah.
Objectionable.
I
Are
love
these
puer.
are these loose or are these bagged?
They are loose.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah. Right now we're having some Longjing tea, but it's also 3:30
Yes,
Oh
Pacific
no.
time. Our
it
time
is.
has once again drawn to a close. I hope everyone had a great time.
Yep.
I hope we
Did.
get a
Thank
full
you.
report when they
Thank
get
you.
back from the TKGA retreat. I'm sure we'll hear all about it. They've got
Yeah.
lots of classes and events. They've had a full weekend and one more day of it tomorrow, I believe. So thank you all for turning out to join us today. And those of you who are watching later, thank you so much. Come in and join us sometime. And on behalf of Frank Jernigan of Phrancko.com, we'll see you all next time.
Bye
Thank
bye.
you.
Have a
Bye.
nice
Bye.
night.
Bye.